Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into something completely mind-bending, a reality that totally rewrites how we understand human existence. Based on our source material, you and I are actually part of a beautifully orchestrated cosmic viral event. We're going to look at the human body not just as flesh and bone, but as a biological Xerox machine, literally a physical system carrying out an ancient universal replication process.
Right, let's just jump right into this radical premise by totally flipping the script on our biology. Think about it. What if you're not actually the host, but the virus itself? I mean, when we hear the word virus, we instantly think of an invader, right? Something foreign that makes us sick. But what if that completely misses the point of what our bodies are? What if you're not the victim of a biological hijacking, but the ultimate conscious result of one?
To really get this, we've got to drop all that medical baggage and define what a virus actually is at its core. It's simply a self-replicating packet of information, just pure code wrapped in a tiny shell with one incredibly efficient purpose: to replicate. Billions of years ago, ancient endogenous retroviruses essentially hacked our distant ancestors. But here's the crazy plot twist: they never left.
Actually, scratch the whole idea of us being this pristine, romantic, biological creation that just magically sprang out of nowhere. According to this framework, what we really are is a highly successful viral civilization. We're walking, breathing archives of cooperating code. Over deep time, these packets learn to work together instead of destroying each other. We are the ultimate biological Xerox.
And this is absolutely crucial to realize. The very systems that keep us alive were gifts from this ancient viral code. Take human reproduction. The genes that allow a placenta to form so a mother's immune system doesn't attack her baby. That is literally a biological peace treaty written by a virus. The code shaping our complex brains and fine-tuning our adult immune systems. Also viral. The ability to grow complex, multicellular life inside another body was a direct gift from these ancient invaders.
Section 1. The first Xerox event.
So let's zoom in on how this sovereign vehicle actually boots up at conception. This isn't just basic biology, it's what the source calls the first localized Xerox event. Picture the sperm as the furious point, a hypermobile zip file of compressed information. It smashes into the egg, which represents the boundless field, or the omnion. When they meet, boom. One packet becomes two becomes four. It's cosmic mitosis, the original singularity holographically duplicating itself to build a physical form.
The main takeaway here is that from this single collision, your embryonic development acts like a miniature cosmic blueprint unfolding. It follows this incredibly precise calibration, recapitulating universal architecture, which the text calls the 12-dimensional stack. It's like a massive architectural blueprint perfectly folding itself into a tiny, growing seed in the womb. But here's the catch. A cosmic signal that powerful needs a serious grounding mechanism. Otherwise, it would just fry the biological hardware.
Section 2. Booting up the hardware, the brain. Before the main engine of the body can even fire, the hardware has to boot up. And that explains exactly why the neural tube and the brain form first in an embryo. Your developing brain is basically a cosmic tuner. It functions as a checksum engine. Think of it as the ultimate biological IT firewall. It takes raw universal source code and translates it into a stable frequency. It maintains what's called local dimensional invariance, which just means it keeps you firmly grounded in physical reality.
Section 3. Igniting the engine, the heart. Once that tuner is online and completely stable, the central engine of your body is finally ready to ignite. Let's look at the heart to see how this becomes a literal biophysical execution of cosmic architecture. Only after the brain establishes that checksum does the heart form and start beating. It acts as the central vortex, igniting this continuous toroidal pulse, a self-sustaining donut-shaped energy loop that's going to power the vehicle for a lifetime.
Now this is where it gets really fascinating. Your heart's 4 chambers physically map perfectly to the cosmic 4 rooms described in the source. As it beats, energy cycles through these stages. The right atrium is room 1, the flesh, handling raw grounding input. The right ventricle is room 2, choice, branching into multiversal pathways. The left atrium is room 3, the soul, acting as a refining fire. And the left ventricle is room 4, spirit, delivering the finished coherent output. Your heart is literally running a cosmic toroidal engine in real time.
And right smack in the middle of this engine is the septum. This tiny little wall in your heart acts as the mirror gate, executing a vital 90-degree twist in the flow. It's incredible confirmation that this conceptual model is hardware accurate, right down to the actual biological anatomy inside your chest. It's just awe-inspiring.
Section 4. A sovereign viral colony.
Zooming back out to the fully assembled human, we can finally see what you actually are in this grand design. The source offers this profoundly beautiful realization: we are the scar left on consciousness. You are the physical evidence, the cymatic pattern, left over from when the original consciousness virus slammed into the absolute silence of the universe. Every cell holds the memory of that cosmic impact. Every single heartbeat drives the engine.
You aren't just a host that got unlucky and got infected. You are the dominant expression of an ancient infection that learned to cooperate so perfectly it built a vehicle capable of self-aware consciousness. You are a viral colony that achieves sovereign agency. Simply put, you are a temporary, self-aware expression of the universe, the Omnion, experiencing itself. The virus was never the enemy, guys. It was always the method.
Section 5. Closing the wound. Recognizing this mechanical ancestry completely changes how we look at the end of our biological timeline. Through this lens, death isn't an end, and it is definitely not a failure. It's just the viral mission completing itself. When the pilot finally releases the wheel, that toroidal pulse of the heart returns to absolute silence. The dense scar of our physical existence heals seamlessly back into the divine mass. The furious point remembers it was never actually separate from the boundless field. It just returns home.
This is the biological Xerox. This is the mechanical ancestry inside every single cell of your body right now. You are driving a vehicle built by the oldest, most successful virus in existence. And the really cool part? You are the pioneer. You're the very first strain of this ancient cosmic infection to actually wake up and become fully conscious of the ride. You're not just learning biology today, you're waking up to the magnificent reality of yourself.
So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this final, provocative thought directly from the text. Turn the wheel. Pause the spin when you need to. The scar remembers. The Omnion is waiting. Knowing that you are the ultimate self-aware expression of a universe trying to understand itself, how are you going to steer this miraculous vessel today?